Hey Internet, I'm the Cow Says Moo, and you're watching The Exploits of Cowgamel, episode 26, a Minecraft 1.2.3 Let's Play with a bunch of mods. I'm sitting here in the slums of my village to show off something in particular. As you can see from my mini-map, I've got just a ton of little green dots now. I've got just loads and loads of testificates. Way more than I expected, or kind of even really wanted. But they're definitely breeding. I've got these gates open so they can move in and out freely here. And as you can see, I've even got more than one iron golem in here. In fact, I think I've got like 5. It's hard to count them all the time, but that's at least 4 right there. And look at all these people. Jeez. I think that's probably one I've already counted, but it's hard to say for sure. And then I've just got a ton more people up here. Look at all these dudes. I just got people. Ooh, he's definitely not counted. So yeah, that's at least 5. But yeah, I've just got a ton of people now. So that's awesome. For some reason, I keep getting leaves spawning on some of these buildings, which is kind of weird. But not a huge deal. I just break them back down again, whatever. I think they're spawning because these are tree trunks, but I don't remember seeing that before, so I'm not sure what's causing it. Anyway, I've also done a little bit over here on my manor house. As you might be able to tell, I widened that bedroom a bit, and I think it looks a ton better. It's only 2 squares difference, but I think it just looks way better. The proportions are much better. Come on up here and you can take a look. Yeah, see, I think I had 5 before and now it's 7. And I just moved this wall over a little bit so people sitting here at the bar, the poolside bar, will have a little more overhang. And that'll work out pretty well, I think, still. So I'm liking that. I did just little bits of stuff over here, added a half step to this, nothing major though. Extended this trail a little bit, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do over here. Cut these into half blocks, so now you can just walk over the bridge without jumping. I've been doing some bees off camera, and let's see if we can get over here to the bees. I've got some cultivated ones. So now I've got common and cultivated, which is awesome. Oh, looks like I got a 3rd princess. I only had 2 before, so that's cool. I'm not going to go through the beealizer and stuff on camera. As I said before, I'm mostly just going to be doing this off camera and show you progress along the way. So I wanted to at least show you that, but won't dwell on it too much. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I think I might want to move these back just a little bit so I don't get flowers in quite as much area here, or maybe just start turning some of this into gravel and making the Zen garden that I had talked about before out of it. That was suggested in my comments. I think gravel wouldn't look too bad, or I could go with sandstone. I don't want to use sand because, as I mentioned, this has got a high V area here, a high aura, and sand eventually turns back into grass, which is no good when you want it to look like sand, but I don't know. We'll figure something out. Anyway, one of the things I kind of wanted to do today after showing this off is go track down another obelisk. So I've already gone to my waypoints and turned on my obelisks, and it looks like they're off in this direction somewhere. So let's just go heading out there and see if we can't find them. Oh, come on. Let me over this freaking wall. You usually super bouncy, and then when I want to go over the wall, it doesn't bounce. Alright, here we go. I think I chucked my flying sword in my bag because I have been having quite regular zombie attacks, and I don't want to hit my testificates when I'm fighting the zombies, so I put the Sword of Zephyr in the bag a lot whenever I get zombies. Yeah, here we go. Looks like we got an obelisk over here, not too far away, about 150. So we'll go track that guy down and see if I can't get into it and get some more Eldritch research materials. A couple of the actual Eldritch recipes require some of these research materials too, and I didn't realize that, so I used them all up when I was doing research. So I'm definitely going to want more, and I think there's probably a few more recipes too, so we'll just come over here and take a look, see what I've got here. Looks like it's partially hidden here. There we go. There we are. Let's take a look here. Oh, 3 yellow and a blue. That's easy. I got plenty of the crystals in my bag. I think I've got about 8 of each, so. 2, 3, and a blue. There we go. That's still pretty sweet. And I'm going to do the same trick I did before with the water. Give that just a second and then head down there and see what I can find. Hopefully get a bunch of good new research material. There we go. Cow go down to hole. Awesome. Still haven't figured out what to do with those little weird segments on the side. I've been kind of trying not to research them online yet, just because, wow, that looks really cool. I'm just trying to figure out as much as I can in game myself. If it comes to a point where I get too curious and can't figure it out, I certainly will look online. But I'm hoping maybe there's a research something, or I don't know, maybe something else that'll point me in the right direction. But we'll see. Oh yeah, finding all kinds of stuff. That's cool. These eldritch mechanisms are the one I needed for material in some of the research items, so that's good. Getting those. Ooh, I got some more eldritch stone blocks too. That's awesome, because they're pretty neat looking. I'll definitely be building something with those in a Thaumcraft room. No doubt about that. Alright, well, that looks like everything in here, so we'll just head back up. Oops, I missed. Water. Can be a bit of a pain. There we go. Awesome. Cool. And we will just block that one off and plug the hole so I know for sure that I've done it. Though I guess it looks like the runes disappear once you open it. So I guess you know that you've gone in there. Anyway, that's cool. I think I've got a couple more. I wonder how far away they are. 250. Yeah, I think I'll head over to that one real quick. I don't think I'll go to the one that's over 600 away. I think I'll start doing something else at that point, but I'll at least come visit this one real quick. This one's over here in the snow. I forgot about this. I did quite a bit of exploring earlier, didn't I? Haven't gotten back to any of it. Alrighty. Cool. So 2 blue, a green, and a yellow. Yellow, blue, blue, green. Awesome. There we go, and we're just about ready to head back down this one. And I'll have a pretty good supply, it looks like, of eldritch material. So yeah, that'll be nice. And then we'll head back and start working on something else. Come on, let me down the hole. There we go. Well, so far nothing's attacked me in any of these holes, which is interesting to note. I wasn't sure if maybe I just got lucky the first time, but it looks like there's nothing down here. Ooh, a couple rares. That's awesome. And this one's one of the ones that's got the pages on it. So let's take a look. Looks like it's the only one though. Oh. Now wait a minute. So apparently you can change the rune color by clicking here and go through the different pages. Sweet. I didn't do that last time. I just had, I think I had a red one. So that's cool. Yeah, look, the red one is all empty because I got them all. Interesting. Huh, well that's cool. So I've now got two void interfaces, so I could probably rig up one of those on my own. Which is neat. There we go. And one more. Awesome. Well, once you figure out how to get into these obelisks, it's pretty easy to do. All you have to do is find more of them, and I've got a couple more even, I think, that I found. Obviously that one over there. And it looks like there's probably one more secret, I'm guessing, or maybe multiple, with these little, what look like keyholes or some kind of like what you put the crystals in originally. But not too bad. Let's pop on out of here. Looks like it's getting dark. That's not a huge deal. And I'll block that bad boy up too. There we go. Awesome. So let's head back towards the village, I guess. This way. There we go. Sword of the Zephyr. Totally awesome. Alrighty, so what else do I want to do today? I've been kind of wanting to add a few more things to my auto-crafting system, namely the red power 2 gate components, and maybe some of the gates I use most often. Timers, repeaters, not gate, that sort of thing. Those are probably the three I use the most often. So maybe we will look at doing that. First off though, I'd need to add something to make actual stone wafers, which is pretty easy to do. So maybe I will go about getting ready to do that, and then we'll do that real quick. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hey everyone, I'm back. I got a bunch of stuff to start working in the auto crafting room, but first I wanted to show you the changes I made to these. I forgot I had mentioned those at the end of last episode. As you can see, I've just used a whole bunch of different types of logistic pipes here to solve the problem that I was having. And that problem was that I was getting items going back through the teleport pipe and back to my sorting system, and the sorting system isn't really set up to do that. It's expecting all items to come in through this ender chest and get color coded. so it's sent to the appropriate chests. And when it comes through the teleport pipe, it doesn't get color-coded, and it just kind of floats around and does weird things and ends up sometimes just dropping on the ground, and sometimes going into strange chests, sometimes going into the condenser and getting eaten up, turned into EMC, and eventually diamonds. So what I've done here instead is I've got the teleport pipe, obviously, these 3 provider pipes that are providing, in this case, saplings and humus to my engines, and then peat for the bottom ones. And then this is just a basic logistics pipe because I've got an intersection here with nothing, just a basic logistics pipe, nothing special about it. This is another basic logistics pipe, but I've flagged this one to be the default route. Here, let's grab my wrench here and I'll show you. So it's a default route, yes, for this system. So that means that anything that comes out of any of these engines or devices end up going into here rather than to my teleport pipe, which is exactly what I needed it to do. And then these are just stone pipes going out of the top of the logger into my ender chest as well. So that seems to take care of the problem, and it's nice and compact and really simple. It's a little resource intensive because logistic pipes aren't entirely cheap, but I've got way more than enough now that it doesn't matter. I'd rather have something elegant and working properly than skimp on resources at this point. And I did the same thing over here to the peat bog. It was using a bunch of weird advanced insertion pipes and craziness, but it's done exactly the same way. And this has the added benefit of only using 16 peat in my peat engine, so I freed up a little bit of peat. I freed up like 96 peat that I had just sitting there in the engines. So that's nice. And then I did the same to the wheat farm as well, which was the farm that actually pointed out to me that I was having problems. For some reason, I finally noticed the problems once I set that one up and was watching it work. Probably because I skipped the ender chest completely initially, and then realized that that was causing serious problems with my system. I was losing resources left and right down in the sorter room, and I didn't know it because I never go down there. Anyway, so that's what I did with those automatic farms. Now let's come into here and start setting up some things to get like a redstone or red power 2 wafers and wires and stuff like that, the basics for some of the logic gates and things like that. First off, I'm going to need a stove because to get the wafers you need to cook stone in a furnace. So that'll be the starting point. And where do I want to put this stove? I think I just want to put it right over here. And for right now I've just got a regular plain old basic stove, basic furnace, and that should work. Eventually I might upgrade it to dark matter or something, but for right now this will work just fine. And then I'm going to want to run some pipe over. Let's see, where does a furnace come in? Probably from the top, so maybe we'll scoot this over one more. Put it right here. And then get pipes coming out here. That way I can follow my sunroof. There we go. And then I'm going to want some sort of logistic pipe going in and then a crafting pipe out the front. So let's do the crafting pipe first. That's a nice easy one. Oh no, wait, that's a provider. I need 2 glowstone for a crafting pipe. There we go. Let's see, how does this work? It's been a while since I've done this. Gotta think about it for a bit here. This one will have to be a regular logistics because that's an intersection. This one we will teach that stone goes in and here and get some stone wafers. Two stone wafers comes out. Oops, I'm going to need that though. And this is going to be a little bit wasteful because, well, that's okay. Because the charcoal is only going to get used, you know, it continues to burn even after only creating one item, but that's not much I can do about that for right now. I think that might just do it right there. So, like I said, it's been a while. I'm going to have to do some testing, make sure it works. So let's try to request that here. Stone wafers, awesome. Let's get 2 of them. See what happens. I don't think that was from that. I think I probably had some stone wafers in here already. Yeah, I've got a dozen of them. Let's get rid of those. Alright, and then go to craft again and hit that and see if they go into that stove. See if that worked. Oh, nope, apparently from the top it puts it in right there, so that's not what I want. So let's just scoot this back over where it was. And of course I'm running into inventory issues. Let's try putting it here. And put this here. Can't shift click that apparently. It's nice that some of the mods have added that shift click functionality, but apparently the base item doesn't. We'll put that right there for right now and try this again. That looks good. Let's go try requesting that again and see what happens. Whatever. Oops, I didn't teach it. Unlike the crafting pipes that are up against the automatic crafting table, you can't just click automatically learn. You have to manually teach this crafting pipe what's going in and coming out. You can't just import. Nothing's going to import. So let's go like this and pull a piece of stone out. And say that one piece of stone comes in and 2 wafers come out. Perfect. And now go back and try that request again and see if it works. Stupid doors in the rain. Oh, you know what? I can kill that rain. Fraps, doors, and rain do not combine well. Alright, come on, end already. There we go. Cool, so let's try requesting that one more time and see if we get it now. Where do you end up this time? Oh, see, nope, you ended up there again. I wonder where I have to put it. Well, let me figure it out, and I will do it off camera, and then once I've got it figured out, I'll come show you. Yeah, so I was overthinking it a bit. The crafting pipe going into the top of the furnace works just fine by itself. I don't need any way to pull it back out or anything fancy like that, just like this. What I did do though, in order to save on the charcoal for right now, is I just requested that 8 stone go in and 16 stone come out. So whenever I make any sort of request, it'll always throw 8 in there and not waste any of the charcoal, which isn't a big deal. That way I've got wafers always in my system, and it's not coming back here and wasting all this charcoal and stuff, so that's pretty painless. So let's go ahead and start making some of these other components used in Red Power 2 circuits. So there's a stone wire, and I'll get an anode and a cathode. And I guess I need one of those stones that I just put back in there. Maybe I've got some in my bag here. Do I have more? I do. Perfect. So that was, what? Cathode? Yeah. And this guy, pointer, I think is what he's called. Yeah, stone pointer. Cool. So we'll make up those and get a few more crafting pipes here. There we go, and just put those on here. 2, 3, and 4, and teach them, import them. Awesome, so now I've got all the components. I could start teaching it timers and NOT gates and stuff like that, but since I've done this before a couple times and I just did it again now, I'll do those off camera and be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm doing a few more things here to the automated system. Let's go back to the requester over here and check it out, make sure everything looks good. Let's see, what do I have here? I've got those stone wafers and the wires, anodes, cathodes, pointers, and then I added a timer, sequencer, NOT gate, and repeater, the 4 logic gates that I use most often. And then I also added pipe waterproofing made out of beeswax. Since I've got so much of it now, I figure that's a good thing to do with it. What else do I have here? Anything interesting? What's this? Just regular propolis? I don't know what that one's for off the top of my head. Well, it looks like I've got just a ton of diamonds. Maybe I should go back to the base and work on upgrading some more of those equivalent exchange machines. And then after that, I think I'm going to possibly try playing around with some dinosaurs. I had a comment that was suggested that, and that sounds like an excellent idea. I've never done it. I've never raised a dinosaur on my own, so it sounds like a fun thing to try. But let's head back to the laboratory first and mess around with these equivalent exchange machines and maybe get them producing something else besides just regular diamonds, or we'll have to see. Certainly we will upgrade the ones that are there, though. Oops, that's where I wanted to go. There we go. Alrighty. Let's head on up here and see what I've actually got first. Probably the easiest way to figure out what I want to upgrade. Looks like I've got a level 3 relay and a level 3 collector, and then some smaller collectors here. So let's do those collectors for sure. And what's this one back here? 1, 2, 3. So that's Mark II. Yeah. So let's grab that one too. See if we can't get all 3 of those upgraded. Then everything touching this relay will be upgraded, which is perfect. And we'll leave that one for the time being. See if we can't get to that one too, though. I've got a ton of diamonds, so we might be able to get a bunch of them. We'll see. Let's just pop up here and request a whole big metric shit ton. That'll do. And I'll be back while those are coming. Ooh, well, looks like we're getting them pretty quick, so maybe I'll just sit it out here. Looks like we got 2 Mark IIs and 1 Mark I. Wow, look at that. 5 stacks of diamonds. That's awesome. Almost 6 stacks of diamonds. Over 6 stacks of diamonds. Wow, that was fun. And let's just throw them in here and see what we can get out of them. Oh, see, there's red matter right there. There's one. There's one. There's one. And we'll need a black matter, dark matter 2 to upgrade that, and then I've got these left. Sweet. So yeah, we'll have plenty to upgrade the other one with. Let's see. Then I'm going to need some. Let's just get some diamonds back out of there, and I don't know. This part's kind of annoying all the time. Here we go. We'll just go like this. That'll do it. Then I'm going to need some glowstone. And it looks like I won't be able to get that out of there without getting it out of my sorting system first. It's alright. It's another one of those things that for some reason I can never find in this stupid system. Well, that'll work. There we go. And let's just go ahead and get a stack of that. Poof. Alright, let's set to upgrading these bad boys. There's the Mark II. And then Mark III. Mark III. Mark III. Awesome. So we'll turn these to the side so we remember for sure that they are Mark IIIs. Because that's my scheme once I can't see this little stove thing that looks kind of goofy to me anyway. They're Mark IIIs. So what is this one? This one's Mark II. We'll upgrade him to, and we'll upgrade this one while we're at it as well. And I'll go ahead and do those off camera, I guess, since you don't need to watch me do this over and over again. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got my collector Mark III and my relay Mark III. I'm going to make sure that my transmutation table knows about them. I don't remember if I taught it to him before or not. It doesn't look like I did, so that's cool. 700,000, huh? Wow, that's a lot. How much do I have in here? 694. Sweet. Well, let's dump those extra diamonds in there. 750,000. Let's get one more. Awesome. Alrighty, so this one will go back there. This one will go here. This one will go here. Sweet. So now I've got about half a flower already, so that's totally awesome. And diamonds are probably too low for this now. I'm gonna get just absurd amounts of them if I just do diamonds. So I might go ahead and change that to dark matter. Do I want to do that? Maybe I'll just get 9 diamonds and turn it into a diamond block. That'll help. And I don't think my transmutation table knows about diamond blocks yet because I haven't had much need to do them. So we'll see. And I'll go ahead and throw those two in there while I'm at it. As you may notice while I'm going through the ender chest, there's nothing going into there really because my quarry is turned off. So I also need to figure out where I want to move my quarry. But I'll get to that. I might do that on camera. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. It's not terribly exciting to watch once you've seen it done before. But it's also pretty quick, so I might do it. So let's replace that with this. And then replace that with this. There we go. That's much better. Cool. So now my half flower here is learning diamond blocks instead of regular diamonds, and it's doing it rather quickly because it's got 2 level 3 AMRs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 5, 6, yeah, 6 level 3 collectors. So next thing I'll want to do is replace this, or add one right here. And that'll max out both of these 2 AMRs, and then I think I'll put an AMR back there and start doing that one. So pretty cool. Now I think it's time that I'm gonna start looking into doing some dinosaurs. So give me just a second and I'll be back and we'll start messing around with some dinosaurs. I think I'm gonna grow them out near my manor house maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it out there. I don't know what I want to start with, so let me just figure out what I want and I'll meet out there in just a bit. Alright everyone, I'm back. As you can see, I'm out here kind of underneath my manor house on the back side of it. There's the edge of my infinity pool there, so I've got all this room right here to work with. I just kind of cleared it out and leveled it a bit. I cleared it out using my sickle, my Red Power 2 sickle. And as you can see, I've got a ton of just dirt and seeds and flowers and stuff, so I set up this teleport system, and I think I've got an ender chest here. Yeah, so we'll throw that there as a temporary chuck my crap into it system. That'll work. I don't probably need that wood either. Alright, so now I'm just trying to decide what I want to do out here for some dinosaurs. I did a little bit of reading on the forums, and it looks like feeders have a range of 6, so I think I'm going to make, at least to begin with, a couple 11 by 11 squares out here and put some dinos in there, and we'll see how they work out. Maybe I'll just cut the camera a bit and start laying out some 11 by 11s. You certainly don't need to see that, and I'll be back once I've got the basic framework set up for these. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright everyone, I'm back. As you can see, I did a little work over on this side. I've got some nice high walls made of obsidian, so hopefully any dinosaurs can't break through, because I remember reading at one point that they can break through some things, or at least some of the dinosaurs can. I don't really know. I'll probably put some stairs or something up this side connecting over to my manor house over there. And then I've got a nice big pen down here. I had said 11 by 11 originally, but after I got done with an 11 by 11 it just looked too small, so I put 2 of them together. So I'll just have 2 feeders in each one. That way I can have some things running around, and I've got a nice big wall. Hopefully it'll work. I really don't know. I haven't done much with the dinosaurs yet, so we'll have to see. Then come over here, and I've got another big pen, and another one right here with a tree in the middle, so I think this is the one I'm going to be working on first. So let's come on down here, and I'm going to put some feeders up. So let's see. Well, since I've already got that one up, let's go ahead and make a Dinopedia, which supposedly tells you about like the health and well-being of your dinosaurs. And it looks like it's just a book plus a piece of DNA of anything. Gets you a Dinopedia. And let's click it right now and see if it does anything yet. Nope. So it must only be used on dinosaur stuff. And then let's try a feeder. And let's see, I've got iron, glass, stone, a button, and a bucket. So let's make a couple of those buttons. And then let's make a couple buckets. Cool. Iron and glass on top. And a bunch of stone down here on the sides. Awesome. There's one feeder and there's two feeders. So I think those are going to go here. And I really don't know if I need to or not. Like I said, I haven't done this before at all, so we'll see. If I don't end up needing two, I can just move one of them somewhere else. That's not a problem. There we go. Let's see if we can click it. Aha. Cool. Looks like you put meat on this side and plants on this one. But I'm also going to put down one of these fern seeds, which I have done before, right here under this tree in the middle, which is why I put the tree there. These ferns are the ones that you get from permafrost, and they will grow, but they'll only grow when they're underneath a tree. So pretty soon that'll spread out to pretty much every square underneath this tree. And since I grabbed eggs of, well, what I think, if I remember my 4-year-old boy stage, are both herbivores, they might like these ferns. I'm not real sure. If not, I can throw something in here too that they'll try to eat, so we'll see. Well, let's just go ahead and try planting one of these and see what happens. Let's see, right click. Yeah, that did something. That's cool. Let's see if I can whack that with my Dinopedia now and see what's up. Yeah, status warm, hatching progress. Looks good. Looks like it's pretty happy there. So let's go ahead and put this one over here, and maybe I'll raise both in the same little pen. We'll see how that works out. How are you doing? You look like you're doing pretty good too. Awesome. 20% done. I think I'm gonna stick around and watch them hatch. I'll just keep tabs on them for a second here, and when they get close, I'll come back on. See you in just a couple minutes. Hey, as you can see, those ferns are spreading nicely already. Let's see, I've still got 56% on that one, and it should be just a little bit behind on this one, so things are progressing nicely. Getting what I'm hoping will be food for these guys under here. And they still seem to be growing. 56% he stopped. 44% he stopped. I wonder if it's because it's nighttime maybe? I don't really know. Anyway, I'll be back in a few once these get closer to hatching. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, those ferns have totally spread out even during the night. Uh-oh, it says this egg cannot spawn here. I wonder what that is. Well, let's try pushing you away a bit. Got him! Look at that! I got a dinosaur. Says he can't spawn here. I wonder why. Push him away from things a little bit. 93%. Come on, Mr. Triceratops. Yay! Look at that little guy. And this one. Stegosaurus. I got some food here. You want a little food? It's full. Oh, okay. Come here. Oh yeah, he definitely liked that. It's full too. There we go. I got 2 little dinosaurs. That's awesome. They're tiny. And he's hiding inside my stairwell. What are you doing? Come on out of there, dude. They are pretty stinking cute, aren't they? Look at these little guys. Well, since I fed them already, I wonder what... Maybe I'll just, they're noisy buggers. Load these up with some food. And they've got plenty of ferns around in case they want to grab those. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good start there, I guess. We'll let them run around here. They've got food. They've got ferns. They've got light. I don't know if they need anything else or not. Hey, maybe let's try clicking on him with the Dinopedia here. Well, I own it. He's age 0. His hunger's pretty good, 495 out of 500. I don't know about his health, but it looks okay to me. Oh, stop for a second, Mr. Steggy. Yeah, he's about the same. Cool. Well, I got my first 2 dinosaurs. How awesome is that? We'll have to keep an eye on them and see if they survive, see what I need to do to make them get healthy. I don't really know. But for now, I think I'm going to leave this little pen, and maybe I'll go back and grab some more, and we'll put some back over here. Maybe I'll get a couple meat eaters and put them over in that one. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll be back in a little bit. So does this Stegosaurus look a little bigger, or is it just me? I can't see anything different using the Dinopedia, but he looks a little bigger to me. Maybe I'm just a proud papa. We'll see. Anyway, I did grab a couple more eggs, so we will come down here. And I made a couple more feeders. I don't have any meat to put in them yet, but I'll grab that as I'm waiting for the eggs to hatch. Is that the right spot? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Alright, I guess that is. And I've only got 2 eggs of velociraptors, so I'll just put them both in here for right now. And take a look at them, make sure they seem like they're happy. They do. Cool. And I'll start gathering some meat and get them into those feeders. Alrighty. See what I've got. I've got a bunch of cooked meats. There's a fish. Let's request a fish. I don't know if it'll take cooked meats or not. Well, let's just try it, I guess. Only one way to find out, yeah? Thank you. Come on down this side. Yeah, looks like it'll take it. Sweet. So, maybe I'll just go find my transmutation tablet real quick while they're growing. That's not where I want to go. I want to keep going. There we go. And as you can see, my block of diamond generator is working just fine. I got 27 blocks. Let's just grab one diamond. I think that's enough to get a couple stacks of meat out of with. There we go. 2 stacks of meat. That'll do. That'll at least get those V-Raptors started. There we go. Getting better at that, aren't I? 2250. I mean, looking at the meters, it doesn't look like I'm putting much in there, but it'll at least get them started. These guys are now probably not doing much because it's nighttime. 42. Yeah, so it looks like I gotta wait for the night to pass. So I guess I'll cut the camera again and we'll come back as soon as these guys are ready to hatch. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, this Velociraptor's getting close to hatching. Hey, there he goes. Oh, look at him. Look at that little guy. Looks like he ran right over to the feeder and ate. That'd be my guess. That's what it looks like he's doing. Yeah, that or he's burning. What the heck? Little cutie. Oh, look at that. Running around with that food in their mouth. These guys are awesome. Man, they're just cute. Look at them. Well, their health is a little low, but their hunger's good, so it looks like they're not hungry. So I guess it's about as good as I can do for them for right now. I don't really know what else to try. So we'll go look at my Stegosaurus and Triceratops over here. I've been kind of keeping an eye on them throughout the night, and they seem to be coming back and eating no problem when they get low. Stegosaurus is definitely growing a little bit, and he's up to age 1. Oops, see? Look how big he is now. Almost as tall as I am. And Sarah here, age 1. Her hunger's down pretty far. She hasn't eaten yet on her own, so I'm a little concerned about her. The Stegosaurus did, because his food went all the way back up to like almost 500 a little bit ago. Well, let's see if this Sarah's eating yet. Nope, not yet. Well, I'll keep an eye on that one. But for the time being, I think that's going to have to do for this episode. I'm getting close to an hour here. Hope you enjoyed it. Got to see all kinds of different things, including the apex of this episode, which was hatching 4 different dinosaurs. And I've still got room for a few more over there, so I'm certainly going to continue doing it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next episode, 27. In the meantime, have fun and keep mooing.